PayPal, crypto, UK, it's happening! Bitcoin hits 50k, is it going to hold? Polygon, the currency formerly known as Matic, is that going to be the next big moonshot? Let's find out. Oh, hi! Welcome to News the Block, and this is where we talk about all of the latest crypto headlines, the trending coins, the new tokens, and of course some of the most important crypto releases to date. So let's see what we can get done in 10 minutes. Let's get it. Straight out the gates today, and we're going to be talking about PayPal, and this is huge news. And we are seeing the integration of crypto within PayPal in the UK. We saw this for the first time in the US, which sent the BTC price spiraling into the clouds at 65k. Now, the UK is a fifth the size of the US population, but with over 2 million users for PayPal, we could definitely see this start to rocket up towards the all-time high. The other coins to be piggybacking off this are Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin as well, so keep an eye on those ones. Of course, the other major headline, unless you've been underneath a rock, you may have noticed that 50k has been breached by Bitcoin, and it seems to be holding. What could have been the cause behind this pump to break the 50k threshold? Well, I just spoke about it. I think we owe a lot to the PayPal announcement, and as I said in last week's video, there's going to be some big mainstream news drop in. Hate to say it, but dust off the shoulders for that one. Interestingly though, will 50k hold? Well, we're going to have to see how this week plays out, but so far, so good. Of course, what does this mean for the rest of the alts? Well, we've seen a lot of tentative movement from the rest of the alt market. Now, this does have a lot to do with some apprehension about 50k being held or a dump just ensuing. Although we are seeing a lot of volume starting to creep into the alt market, which is great news, I'm sure, for the rest of your portfolio. Now, a big trifecta with Polygon, the artist formerly known as Matic. I love saying that. But the big news straight off the bat is Polygon has acquired the Layer 2 scaling protocol Hermes for $250 million. And this puts Polygon firmly in the lead for the Layer 2 leading platform. Along with that as well, Terra Virtua has moved over to the Polygon platform. It wouldn't be the headlines without mentioning NFTs, and Dolce & Gabbana will be releasing their first NFT on Polygon at that, so pretty cool there. Some of the bigger headlines out the way with there now, but what else has been going on in the crypto world? Well, Binance is up there again with seeking $200 million worth of funding from the Singapore government, and this is super interesting. If Binance starts to get ingrained within the government and the absolute base layer of the whole financial structure within countries, then there is no stopping this whole crypto Goliath from taking over. Well, that's the thought anyway. And here we go again with the China FUD. This time they are banning any kind of hydropower, green energy may I add, for crypto miners. Did it shake the price? Did it? Fuck! Cool one here, Ramp DeFi is offering some amazing rates on their stablecoin RUSD, so go check it out. Next up, we've got Arbitrum, who is going to be integrating their Layer 2 scaling solution and introducing 73 Ethereum projects, including blue chip DeFi solutions such as Aave. Chili Bros is back in the headlines, and this time they're taking on more of the NBA, and that is awesome. We spoke about them taking on Houston Rockets last week, but this time we are seeing a fuckload more. Okay, I'll beat that out. This time we're seeing a whole heap more from Chicago Bulls, the 76ers. Is it 76ers? Yeah. This time we're seeing a whole heap more from Chicago Bulls, 76ers, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Cleveland Cavaliers. Exciting stuff. So, opposite to China FUD, we're seeing Iran lifting the ban on the crypto mining, so I guess the yin to the yang? And capping it all off, we have got Visa, the old man of the financial world, getting involved in the NFTs. And this time with Enquiries providing the transition of the NFT to Visa using Ethereum smart contracts. We are seeing an exciting foray for Visa into the whole NFT world. Whether this is just a marketing exercise or an actual real life test of how NFTs work. And they picked up a lovely CryptoPunk 7610. Everything about trading is knowing what's happening and when it's happening. So let's have a look at some key dates from this month and next. So first up, we have got Lisk or LSK releasing their V3 mainnet migration on the 24th of August. As mentioned in the last news with Block, we've got Bitshares releasing their NFT marketplace. Now this could be a competitor for OpenSea, so it's worth checking out. Capping off the end of August on the 31st, Carver is going to be releasing their cross-chain market-making protocol just off the back of their mainnet release as well. So pump action shotgun expected. And we've got some exciting releases coming from Thorchain with the release of the ERC20 DEX wallet and of course their unlimited staking. Now everyone loves a bit of unlimited staking. Let's not forget about Doc and their exchange-based staking available, and of course their Ledger wallet support. And finally, at the very end of September, we've got Beam. Now keep an eye on Beam. They have so much news and so many releases dropping that I can't even possibly fit them into this whole video. But check them out, because that might be a potential moonshot coming. Now, who doesn't love a shitcoin? A new token every now and again. Let's have a look at Blockhead's top 3. So first up, we've got Unbound Finance. And Unbound Finance is a cross-chain layer for liquidity pools. And what makes Unbound Finance particularly interesting is it's backed by Pantera, Arrington, and some of the other leading DeFi players. Next up, in number 2, we have Parallel Finance. And Parallel Finance is a Polkadot-based lending and staking protocol. Well, what makes Parallel Finance tick? Well, it was a recipient of the Web3 grant, also backed by Pantera, and also Polychain as well. But Block, I want to get my hands on this amazing Parallel Finance. Well, you've got to get it via a Parachain auction. And you can get your name on the waiting list with Kusama. And finally, we've got Star Atlas. And Star Atlas is a Solana-based space game launching their IDO token across good old FTX Exchange, Radium, and also Apollo. And of course, guys, with ICOs, new tokens, and or shitcoins, please do your own research. All of this content is just for fun and educational purposes only. DYOR. So let's have a look at what the trending coins are at the moment. And my top 3 picks from the trending coins are number 1, Exceed Me. And this is so exciting. Reason why it's so exciting, because it's an esports coin that has just integrated with, you may have heard of it, Call of Duty. If this isn't a prime example of cryptos, play to earn, gaming going into the whole mainstream, then what is? So dust off all your controllers, guys, and make sure you get your 360 no scopes in check. Next one, number 2 of the trending coins this week, and it's going to be no surprise that it's Audius, or the audio token. We basically saw the whole integration of TikTok, Audius, making the whole getting your music onto TikTok so much easier. And needless to say, this sent the price booming. Now, with all booms and all pumps and all spikes, we do see retracements. So keep an eye on it and pick your entry well and DCA in at the right moment. And rounding off Blockhead's 10-minute takeover for the world of crypto headlines, we've got Blockhead's 2 sats. I guess it just wouldn't be news to Block without it. Today, in Blockhead's tinfoil hat theories, we've got a couple of things rattling around there. First one is Binance seeking the funding from Singapore government to the sound of $200 million. But what does it mean? Well, as I mentioned earlier on, it is Binance getting in at the base ground level of the whole financial structure within a country. And if you can garner support from the government, then this garners a lot of confidence from the whole public, and at the end of the day, it will just increase the whole mainstream adoption. Singapore, being a traditionally squeaky clean country, is a great starting point for Binance. We can expect to see this filter into a vast array of different countries. And of course, I'm going to talk about it, guys. PayPal in the UK. Now, this is just music to our ears. If you're a trader, if you've got portfolios, large or small, hodls, whatever, this is only going to benefit you. It is going to pump the prices predominantly of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and of course Litecoin. But what this means at the base of it all, this is what mainstream crypto adoption looks like. UK is the second country after the US to adopt this kind of pay format. Everybody trusts PayPal. And we are literally one step away from being able to transact for businesses in crypto. This includes reoccurring payments, Amazon, anything. It truly is an exciting step. Not to brag too much, due to the news cycles, I was expecting a huge mainstream news drop. This truly filled that gap, and I'm excited to see what comes next. This really points to one thing for me, which is Bitcoin to 100k by December. I think it's pretty inevitable now. Of course, I don't want to eat my words too much, and I don't think any of you guys watching want me to eat my words either. However, that is my prediction. As I mentioned earlier on, of course, do your own research. This is all for educational purposes and a bit of fun at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and always remember, patience pays.